Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Yannick, I'm the French guy from Switzerland, and this is part 6 of the Let's Rewrite the Ubuntu MATE Software Boutique series. We have done so far, we have written quite a lot of code to display the software that are curated by the Ubuntu MATE team. Let's have a look at where we are right now. I have done some refactoring and some coding off stream during the week, so that's where we are now. We have this nice window with all the icons over here with our categories. So those are the accessories, education, games, graphics, internet, office, programming, sounds and video system, tools, universal access servers, and more software. And there's also a fixes, which is another button that is not working like the others. So right now it's not implemented. So when you click on this button, I'm gonna have to fix this glitch that you saw the first time this was created. But when you click on one of those icons, accessories, education, etc., it will filter automatically in those categories. And if you go and say, I don't know, manager for log manager, then every package that has manager in its name or description will be shown here and filtered by category. So if I go here, if I type GIMP, I won't have anything. Now if I remove this category, essentially remove this filter, now you can see GIMP. And so what I wanted to do on this session, on this stream, is to be able to click on this button here and show details for that package. So I already have an event handler that tells me which package I want to show the details for. And so what I want is a window or a widget below that will show and hide. So I guess the first thing we need to do is to add maybe a little arrow here, a chevron up and down, and change the name of the buttons. It's what the current software boutique does, and I think it's nice. If you click details, then it will open, and then maybe you can say hide. Let's have a look at what the current software boutique does. I think it says hide or minimize or something like that. It will say that in French, and eventually it will say that in French in the new software boutique too. But it says hide. Right. I'm not too keen on this orientation because this is already collapsed. So I think it should. I don't know. It seems strange to me, the orientation. I would inverse that and have it pointing down when it's open and up when it's hidden. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So details and hide. Let's try and do that. And for that, we're going to go in our beloved Visual Studio Code. And I'm in the info panel class, and that's the one who that builds the package buttons component, which is a component that adds two buttons, details and install. So details is this one, and we want to add an icon. So to make the icons you saw earlier, I use Qt Awesome, which is a package that embeds Font Awesome. And that's great because you can use that as icons or as text. And so we're going to try and do that. There's a icon browser, I think it is, yeah, QTA browser. And then I want to search for an icon. And I'd like to go with this one. FA angle double down, I think. There's a handy copy name button here, and we're going to try and add that. So we need the down arrow icon equals, and I need to import that package. Import QTA awesome. QT awesome as QTA because it's shorter to write. And I'm going to use QTA dot icon, and then it needs the name, and that's where the copy name button is really handy. Now we need this push button. I think the icon goes first. Let's see that. Yes, icon and text. So let's write down arrow icon and then the text. It was already there, so I'm going to put that back in there and down arrow. And, let's see. What did we break? Let's have a look at that. Hello, Monica. Long time no see. About what, 2 hours? Okay, it's working, but on the wrong button. But it's working. Let's see. And I said I was gonna invert that, so my guess is I want the angle double up arrow, which is this one. Copy name. That's the one. Yeah, an hour if that. Yeah. So Monica did a stream tonight. Well, tonight for me. The Ubuntu Community Office Hour, I think it was called. It was nice chatting with community people. It's on Twitch, and I think it's archived on YouTube. So I will add a link in the below the video. So, what did I do wrong? That's because that comes here. That's the one I want. Angle double up. That I don't need that. This is going to be the up arrow icon, and it's going to go there. Up arrow icon, and then need that. However, I think I'm gonna have a problem, which is that the arrow is black. The arrow is black. I think, let me have a look at the documentation. I think I can change that. Yes, I can say color equals white, and it should solve all my problems. Up arrow icon. Nope. Here. Color equals white. See what that does. See what that does. Ta-da! It is working. Yes, both places, Monica. Twitch and YouTube for the Ubuntu Community Hour, Office Hour. Very interesting stream. Right, so we have this button. Right, we need to change that when we click. We want to change the icon and the text. I have no idea if that's possible, but we'll see. Because if we don't try, we will never know. The card is probably connected, and there's a listener, and it's here. And yes, package button install button connect install. I have a problem. No, I don't. I don't, because I can have multiple listeners on this. So I can add a listener here. Self.add listeners, because why not? And def add listeners. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen for a click button. So I am lazy, so I'm going to copy and paste the code over here. It's the details button, and I want, once I clicked on this button, I want to connect that to self dot toggle details button. And we're going to have a function called toggle details button. Why did I write that this way? That's not consistent with the rest. And consistency is a way to avoid bugs. Because when you see something that is not consistent, it is suspicious. All right, let's see if that works. Let's print something like toggle button and see where we are now. Okay, I click on this and toggle button. Oh, that is working. That's nice. Okay, toggle button. Right. It's a push button. Set checkable. True. No. True. And now we should be able to have the state of this button. And again, I am lazy, so I'm going to have a look at what I did on the toolbar. I create the action. I didn't do that the same way, I think. Yes, no, that's the action. I cannot use that. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to write some code. Well, that's what coders do, right? Package buttons. Okay. Once we get that, we can probably guess. How can I guess? Well, not guess. How can I figure out which button? I know which button has been pressed. There's only one I'm interested in. So that's the details button. Is checked. Nice. Is checked. Is that a function or is that a... Yes, it's a function. So it returns a boolean. If that, print hiding details, else print showing details. See if that works. I'm that kind of person, you know, that writes, person who writes like 3 lines of code and then tests if it's worth going on or not. Hiding details, showing details, hiding details, showing details. I got that on backwards. So that's going to be showing details and that's gonna be hiding details. Okay, so when we show the details, we are going to change the text of the button. Self the details button that set icon, and let's do let's try and be clever for once. Let's build that once and use that many times. So we're going to do self dot down dot up arrow icon equals that, and then self dot down arrow icon, and that's the down here, and color white. And now I'm going to use self dot up arrow icon. Okay, or yeah, okay. I'll see. I can always switch the buttons, the icons later. So now I want to set the icon to down arrow icon, and self dot detail button dot set text, hopefully. Yes, set text, and that's gonna be hide. And now we do the same over here, but in reverse. So that's gonna be the up one, and that's gonna be details again. And pretty soon we're gonna have to insert string constants and translation and stuff like that. Nothing good ever comes out of being clever. Yeah. Sometimes it does. Okay, we've got details with the arrow up, and I click that, and it says hide with the arrow down. The size of the button changes, and that bothers me a little bit. But I'm not gonna care about that right now. Also, I seem to see that the border radius here is not the same as here, but that's gonna be fixed off stream. Okay, we've got our button. Now we need to add over here a widget that is going to be hidden or shown depending on the button and with information from the package. Okay. That's probably gonna be on the... No, not the card. Because the card is building the icon on the left, and then a info panel, and that's gonna be in the info panel where we have the name of the widget, the description, and the package buttons. So here we're gonna have info layout dot add widget, and that's gonna be probably self dot details panel, which doesn't exist right now, but we're going to create it. Self dot details panel equals q widget for the moment, and the parent is self. Let's add some stuff in there just for debugging purposes. Label equals q, label hello, details, and how are we going to do that? Do they have a table, a grid layout? We need a grid layout. That's what we need. The self, we need a layout equals q grid layout, and that's it. There's no parameters. We need to add this layout to the panel. Set layout, and then we need to add the label to the layout. Do we? It's a grid. How does it know? I need to consult the good old Google Chrome or whatever browser you use. Is fine. Your mileage may vary. By Qt5 grid layout add widget. Grid layout. Okay, that's what we want. And for position, I don't know. For position, no. Add widget button. Position. What? Oh, so it's a tuple then, or is it IG? Oh no, it's XY. Well, let's try that. So it's not set layout. It's not a add widget. It's add widget 0 0. And just for the sake of example. We also add that at 0, 1. Okay. Let's see what we broke. Oh, it's there, but it's there only once. I wanted to have that twice, so maybe I can't do that. Maybe I need to have another. So the label will be, this is a label. Label. And then we're gonna have a property equals, it's a reserved word. So property label to label. This is the value. And I want to add property label here at 0, 1 and see what that does. Yes, this is a label and this is a value. Neat. Okay, I want this to be hidden. So I probably need to do something like self.details panel dot set visible false. Okay. Now, when we click on a button here, no, that's that's not the one. That's the install one. Show details one. Here, when we show the details, no, again, it's not here. It's not here. It's gonna be one level. That's the info panel, which has the package button and the details panel. Okay, so this one needs also to listen. Self.add listeners. Okay, and add listeners. Okay, and we need to listen to the same thing as this. Okay. Self. But no, because that is in the package buttons. So that's gonna be self.package buttons.details button. Yes, the details button that clicked, and I'm going to connect self.toggle details button. Yes. And this function will show and hide the widget self. If self the details, the package buttons, the details button is checked, then we're going to do something else. We're going to do something else. So when it is checked, we change it to hide. So that means we're showing the details. So that's when we need to show the widget. So that's this here, over here, and here we'll do the opposite. So set visible true and set visible false. And let's go. Okay. Ta-da! Right. Now we need to actually display interesting things. So, what do we have and how do we display that thing? Okay, so the package is in the card. All right. Let's dump to the console self.package self. Oh, I wrote self properly from the first time. It's It's a first. I usually write splef and splef, something like that. Okay, we have a bunch of stuff to show over here. What is that? Alternate to non-apt default install package. So that's a lot of things. Do we have like a category or something? What does the current software boutique show? Software boutique. It shows. Okay, the license, the platform, the category, the website, and the source. The license, the platform, license, platform, which is maybe not called like that in English. I don't remember. Category, website, and source. Okay. Is it the same for everything? License, platform, category, website, source. License, platform, category. Oh, some even have screenshots. Ooh, I have no idea how we can do that, so I probably won't do that live on stream. What else? Do we have something else? License, platform, categories, website, source, and screenshot. That's pretty much seems to be consistent across the yeah, license, platform, category, website, source. Okay. We're going to try and do those things. License, platform, category, website, and source. So do we have that at our disposal? Yeah. Yes, it's starting to get late. And I also had tough work days today and yesterday. But you know all about that, don't you? I mean, with the Freenode thingy and stuff. Okay. Here we have screenshots. Arch. Okay, is that the platform we wanted to do? Which one is this? That's ambient noise. Let's go back to the current software boutique and search for ambient noise. Ambient noise. It's there, and the details it shows. Yeah, okay. So we have lots of stuff for the platforms and license. So platforms is actually, come on, you can do it. Arch. Okay. So that's the Arch attribute. Okay, what else do we have? License, open source. License. Install package, main package. Source. Oops. I've got a source here. Is that... yes, so PPA, so it's a Ubuntu PPA. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. LC all equals C Software Boutique. And ta-da! I've got the Software Boutique in English. So now I can go back and search for ambient noise and have the details in English. So source is a Ubuntu repository, which is probably this, I would say. So that's the source. Source PPA equals Ubuntu repository. Okay, what else? Website, I think it's pretty obvious. It's gonna be... Is it developer URL? Might not be that obvious, actually. Nope, it's the one with main page. So which one is it? Do description. I don't see it. I don't see it. Hmm. Where did... Ah, that's because I'm not looking at the correct one. So where is ambient noise? Why does the software boutique show me mumble when I ask for ambient noise? Hmm, interesting. Interesting. Well, that's okay. We're going to search for mumble in the new boutique. Mumble. There we go. And then we click here and we have the details here. Okay. It happened when I changed the language. I wonder if it's linked. I might raise a bug against the current software boutique. Although it has like 4 months to live. I don't know if it's necessary. That's the one I want, I think. Main page. That's the URLs info. Okay. So website is actually URLs/info. Okay, category. It's instant messaging. Do we have some instant messaging somewhere in this long list of stuff? Screenshots and I don't see. I don't see again. Member source description. Developer name, various contributors, developer URL, icon, listed true method app name, member proprietary false releases, screenshot, snap, none, summary, URLs. You know what? I think in the new library, in the new curated app, we have lost the category. We may have lost the category, so we're not going to bother with that right now. And the license, what does the software boutique says? License open source. I think we've got somewhere a license, a proprietary. Yes, no, I think I've seen that. Yes. So proprietary false should tell us that the license is open source. Okay, let's see if we can do some stuff here. So we would want to have self.package of proprietary. And in fact, we're going to do something like that. License equals license with an S equals self.package.proprietary equals what? No, it's a boolean. So proprietary. What? Do we have some proprietary software in there? I don't know. We're going to do that. Proprietary. If self-package, else open source. That should do it. We want what platform? Platform. That's gonna be tricky because of the multiple platform possible. Oh, we've got that to source universe. Oh, no, that's not. Okay, Arch. yeah, let's write those things. So that's arch. We want to have platforms equals, and that's going to be star self.package.arch, I think. No, it doesn't seem to like that. So how about that? No, I don't know how to do that then. Well, let's do that. Like, no, I don't know how to do that right now. So URLs info. So URL equals self.package of URLs of info. What else? We've got the source. Self.package.source. Source, and we're gonna stop there for now. I'm gonna see if we have license. Print URL, print source. I think license is a reserved word because it's in green. Well, we'll call that license, like that. Okay. Let's see what we've got now. If I search for mumble and show the details, what did it? Oh, source is not defined. Okay. So what was defined then? What was defined when I found summary URLs? Okay, I don't see it anymore. So I'm gonna have to have a look at the at some other software. Let's have a look at this one. Caffeine. It says source Ubuntu repository again. Huh. I am confused. I thought I had. Oh, that was on the on another package where it had the PPA, but I don't see anything resembling that. That's because it's in the archive, I think. So how do I know? Method apps listed. Okay, I'm confused. I'm gonna have to have a closer look at that. So let's do what we've got. We've got we don't have the source, so we have the license and the URL. That's gonna be enough to bootstrap what I want to do. So what I actually want to do is, well, it's actually be less stupid than what I am now, because those information, they can be baked when I build the panel. I don't need to show them now. So when I create the info panel, I need to pass not only the package name, I need to pass the whole thing. I need to pass the whole package, and it's going to do some stuff over there. Okay. I can leave that here right now. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to copy and paste that. And info panel doesn't take a package name, but a package, which is going to be a dictionary. And then that's what we're going to do. And now here we're going to create component. We're going to pass package again. Yes, I missed you. Welcome back. That's the package and that's a dictionary and not the package name. I need to pass the whole thing, but there it's the package name. Okay, that's better. And now the details panel here is a Q widget. We set it invisible, not visible. We have a layout. We set the layout, and now we need to do that. So what we want to do is we're going to do this, and that is the license. Okay, I'm going to add here the Q label. And the text of that will be the license and 01. And I don't need the layout before I create that. And I don't need this window with this widget, this panel, widget, whatever, before we do that. So we have the layout, we have the license, and now we are going to add the URL, which is the website, and that's going to be row1:0, and that's going to be the URL row1:1. Okay, let's see if that attempt at being clever worked. Nope, it didn't. It did not. Info panel object has no attribute package. What? Oh. Yes. Course. That's not self.package, that's just package. Proprietary package. Okay. Oh, wrong window. Do this. Details. Ta-da! License, open source website. Okay. How can we make that a little bit more beautiful? Oh, it's actually a link. All right. I can close that. And that's not okay. I see. I don't know if how can I set the width of the grid? Ah, well, we're gonna ask our good friend the internet. By cute grid layout set column width. Answer. The task of QGrid is to create that type of structure. For this, you use the function add widget, widget from row, from column, row span, column span, alignment, which is not really what I want. Or is it? 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 3, 1, 0, 1, 2. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, that's not really what I want. Grid layout, set column width to content width. That's twice width. Auto size column width. Yes. If you want to set width for layout columns, you can set the stretch value for the widget inside the layout. For example, set the resultant stretches of the widget to 1 for equal width. If you want a specific column to be wider, set a higher stretch value for the widget in that column. Huh. I solved my problem following the same rationale by using grid layout.set row stretch and grid layout set column stretch. Okay, that seems to be what I'm looking for. Where's my layout? It's there. Layout dot set column stretch 0, 0, and then 1, 1. I have no idea what I'm doing. Who says as usual? I heard you. Yay! That worked. That works. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to have to. No, I don't know. I wanted to have the borders. How can I grid layout add borders? Let's ask our friend Google. Grid pacakge grid layout add border 2 rows. Show grid lines. You create a V-line widget, hash line widget, cross widget. Yeah, it's gonna be. That's what I thought, but I didn't want to do that. Add widget label. No. If that's what I have to do, I won't do it on stream. It's gonna take too much time. Set background color on layout. That's not working. How to set Q grid layout column width? No, that's what I had already. Maybe that. Put your Q widget inside another Q widget with its background set to the same color. Yeah. I don't like that either, but let's see if I get this out just for fun. Tab border, background role, autofill background. Set content margin. Left 0, top 10, 0, 10. What would that do? That's a little bit of magic, and that's the secret, you know. You need to try and test things and see what it does. It doesn't seem to do a lot. It doesn't seem to do a lot, so I don't know. It's probably the grid layout that does that. I'm gonna have to think a little bit more about that. Let's see, I have like about 10 to 15 minutes left, but we're going forward. Now we have this button with the icon and the panel showing on and off. That's progress. I wanted to have a status bar here to show, for example, number of packages, and later on the state of the installation when we are going to install like 2 or 3 packages at the same time. We have some kind of progress information over there. That's probably a status bar. Probably, because I'm not sure, actually. Our main window is here, and it is composed of a main toolbar and a central widget. And does this add status bar? No. Set status bar? Yes. Set status bar. And it needs a Q status bar. Right. Let's build a Q status bar then. Status bar equals Q status bar. Okay, what does that take? A parent, and that's the only constructor. So let's do that. That's that. Okay. Like this. And for the sake of example, can we set text? No. So what can we do with a Q status bar? We can hide or show, reformat, resize, paint, message, clear, show, insert permanent widget, insert widget, remove widget, add widget. And that's a widget, so it probably takes a layout, and we probably can add widget to those to this layout. So status bar layout equals Q what? Horizontal box layout, I think. That seems to be a pretty good choice. Status bar layout dot add widget, and we're going to create a Q label. Hello status bar, that's our favorite debugging, prototyping code, something like that. Status bar Q status bar and status bar dot set layout. What? Oh, status bar dot set layout, the status bar layout. Righty ho. Run. Attempting to set Q layout on Q status bar, which already has a layout. Okay. Hey, look at that. There's a status bar below. But it complained. We cannot set layout. Then it's probably because we should add the widget directly to the site, to the status bar. Let's run that. Hello, status bar. Yeah. So we probably want to close this and this now. We don't need that. And do I want to add margins? Status bar, let's set content margins, yes. And let's say, I don't know, this is 10, 10, 10, 10. This one. Yes, that's maybe a little bit too much, but it's okay. And also the widget has a border around it, but I'm going to have a look at that later on. Okay, when we load the index, we'll open the JSON as JSON file, self.index equals JSON.load JSON file. Okay, and let me see. I've already forgotten how this JSON file is organized. Categories, accessibility, and then we've got that's not gonna help me that much to show the number of packages loaded, but never mind. We want to do this self. How do I add a second? How do I change the widget, the text? So let's try that. Self.status bar. We need to change that. Self.status bar. Self-status bar. Self-status bar. Self.status bar. The self-status bar. So, and we are going to add another widget and see if it replaces the previous one. Software Boutique loaded. Will it replace? Will it add the text? It added the text, so I need to remove the previous one. How do I do that? Probably. Oops. Oops. Probably by doing something like get widget. No. Widget. Remove widget. Okay. So that means I need to store this label. Okay, self dot status label equals, and then that comes here, and now we need to remove this, assign a new value to this, and then add this again. Yay! And so now when I do this, for example, when I select a category, I'd like to have this updated, and that's gonna prove that everything is working. Right, so we do the search, and we have a list of packages. So we can here do this. Remove the widget. And now we need to write we need to do something yes, I remember. We need the length of packages. That's that packages found. And we should probably test if len the packages equals 0 and write no packages found, no package found, in order to be all clean. Oh, so 11 packages found, 18 packages found, 169 packages found, 1 package isn't found, and 0 packages found. So I don't really like the 0 packages found and 1 package is found, so we can just test that, and then I think we're going to call it a night. It's been a long day, so Q label L equals that, and that's going to be plural. But if and the number of package equals len of packages, and that's gonna be nb package. If nb package equals 1, and actually we're going to use the Yoda notation, 1 equals nb package, then L equals, oh, we don't need to compute that, we already know it's 1 package. Would help if I used the correct key, and then else if 0 equals the number of package, then L equals no package found. There we go. Let's say log. Okay, we've got 13 package found. Let's say GIMP. Oh, that did not work as expected. That did not work as expected. Why? Because I forgot to use the variable I had prepared. So let's do this. Thank you, Monica, for joining in the chat tonight. I will talk to you very soon, I'm sure. All right. So log, we've got 13 packages found. That's much better. GIMP, that's 1 package found, and then GIMP blah blah blah. No package found. Right. Right. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Now I'm not happy with that though. That should still be working. Why is it not working anymore? When I click on this, I have a bug. I have a bug, and I think I know what the bug is. That if I do that, and then I do that, nope. I thought I knew, but I don't. Anyway, that's where we are now. So we have this button that I'm going to fix so that it stays the same width. I'm gonna have a look at the radius here. I'm pretty sure it's not the same. There's something off with those buttons. I'm going to have a look at how to get the other properties for each packages, but we're there. And also we have the status bar here. That is going to be useful when we are going to click on this install button. So clicking here on install will add packages to a queue, and then we're gonna have to click on another button to actually install those. Like if you want to install multiple packages at the same time, it's a lot easier to have them in a queue and install them all at once. You know, rather than clicking install and waiting for one package to install and then clicking another, etc., etc. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you, Monica, for joining in the chat. Thank you to everyone who is going to watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification if you are so inclined. I will be back on Twitch Saturday evening with Streamberry Part 2, where I'm going to continue coding the DIY Stream Deck to run on a Raspberry Pi, and I will probably be back maybe Tuesday. I'm not sure, but if I come back Tuesday, that's going to be on Twitch to show how I made my my layout, my Twitch layout, and then next Thursday here on YouTube with part 7 of the Ubuntu MATE Software Boutique. In the meantime, I think Monica is going to stream on Monday, and Wimpy is going to stream some stuff also next week with Slim AI. So stay tuned. Join us in the Wimpy's World Discord. Discord channel, Discord server. The link is below this video. Well, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Take care, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.